Auschwitz 1, 2, and 3 by me, Zach Elmer. Auschwitz was a network of extermination and concentration camps that was used to kill the Jews during World War II. It had three main parts: Auschwitz 1, Auschwitz 2, Birkenau, and Auschwitz 3. Auschwitz 1 was the original camp before Auschwitz 2, Birkenau, and Auschwitz 3 came around. The site consisted of 16 one-story buildings that earlier served as Polish military barracks. The first prisoners to enter Auschwitz 1 were 30 German criminals and about more than 700 Polish prisoners that included 20 Jews. People inside Auschwitz 1 were forced to live inside dark cells with only a tiny window and a solid door. Often they would suffocate inside these cells because of the little oxygen they had. On September 3rd, 1941, 600 Russian POWs and 250 Polish inmates were killed by Zyklon B during an experiment executed by SS Commandant Hauptsturmführer Fritsch in the basement of Block 11. Auschwitz 2 Birkenau was only accessible by train because officers would open the gates that guarded the entrance to the camp. Separated from the men's camp was the women's camp that was separated by another railroad line heading to Birkenau. Crematoriums 2, 3, 4, and 5 were originally designed as mortuaries, but eventually became gas chambers with gas-tight doors and vents for Zyklon B to exterminate so more Jews would die. The camp staff at Birkenau was partly prisoners, but consisted mostly of Germans under Hitler's command. The Little Red House and the Little White House were the first two gas chambers to be built in Birkenau. They were two brick cottages to contain the gas chambers and exterminate the Jews. Auschwitz 3 was not only a death camp but a labor camp too. It was the largest so as to hold many prisoners. At regular intervals, doctors from Birkenau would come and check the Jews at Auschwitz 3. They would choose the weak and sick for the gas chambers at Birkenau. Many Jews were put to work in Auschwitz 3. 7,000 worked in nuclear power plants, 8,000 worked in mines. Over 40,000 Jews worked at labor camps in or near Auschwitz 3. 11,000 Jews worked at Auschwitz 3 itself. Thank you for watching my photo story, and I'd like to say that the Holocaust was a very real event. People risked their lives to help save the Jews, and them and the Jews will never be forgotten, along with all the other people that died during